So what's going on, you guys? So Comic-Con came and it went, and now we got some news to talk about. Really, I only have like one bit of news that I actually want to talk about because honestly, I don't think there was really that much to be revealed. There was, but what was revealed was pretty good stuff. So I want to get into that. So first, before I really get into like the main topic I want to talk about, I just want to quickly mention David Johnson as the new T'Challa. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to see what he does with it. I love Alien Romulus and The Long Walk. I think he's a very talented actor, and I just want to, he's one of those guys, like, I will just go see that movie if he's a part of it. And you know, Spider-Man stuff, Avengers Doomsday, I did watch a leak of the Doomsday trailer. That looks great. I almost think it was the trailer that they should have released online. I think it was a better trailer than the one we got, but you know, both of them were very good. And so the main news I want to get into is Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. Now, Ghost Rider was one of those things I figured they would probably do it in some form of way down the road. I don't know whether they were going to do it in a Disney Plus series or a film, but it looks like we're getting a film. It was kind of one of those things, like, I literally was not excited for it at all until Ryan Gosling came out on stage and revealed that's what he was doing. And I'm totally excited for, you know, Gosling to do it. I feel like there are other people I would have picked, but Gosling's totally fine. I am kind of hoping he actually plays Danny Ketch as opposed to Johnny Blaze. We've gotten Johnny Blaze before with Nicolas Cage. I mean, and it has been a long enough where you could do a reinterpretation of it, but I mean, I don't know. I would just prefer Danny for some reason. Now, granted, it might be a smarter move for them to do Johnny instead of Danny, because if it is a success, they could start out with a Johnny Blaze trilogy and then go straight into a Danny Ketch trilogy. So they could, you know, capitalize on this for a long time. And for some reason, I could be wrong, you know, 2 years is a long way away, but I do see this being a big success for Marvel. You know, it could be a very minimal success, but if they did it right, I think this could be something that really gets the fans excited about. And people love Gosling, let's be honest. But I think that honestly, the part of this that excites me the most and I'm most intrigued about is that Shawn Levy is the one directing this movie. Now, Shawn Levy is the guy who directed Deadpool and Wolverine. He's the guy doing the next Star Wars movie. I think his next Star Wars movie is what's going to be the one that really wins the fans over. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really interested to see what he brings as a director to Ghost Rider. I think they can get into some pretty wild shit with that character, and I hope they kind of spare no expense. I'm kind of hoping it's a $200 million movie, because I feel like for them to really go balls out and do it right, it's going to have to be more on the expensive side, but I don't know if they're willing to go that far with that character. I am hoping that this movie is an R-rated movie, because I feel like they can go really far and really crazy with this film with the budget and the R rating. Three things I would personally love. Well, I think one's a must. They have to get Sacha Baron Cohen back as Mephisto. That's a must. I mean, that Ironheart show was one of the worst things I think Marvel has done, but that last episode was worth watching because Sacha Baron Cohen made that episode. It was great. Him as Mephisto, it was a perfect casting choice. The second thing I would prefer is they make it a period piece set in the 1970s, because I feel like, you know, Marvel should start having more fun with more like time jumps and stuff like that, like period pieces. I think that would be a really cool, like, do the 1970s Johnny Blaze. I think that would be kick-ass. Or the 1980s Danny Ketch. That would be cool too. It would be cool if they start out with the first one with having Vengeance, which is kind of like Ghost Rider's evil doppelganger. That would be pretty sweet. But I mean, there's that Ghost Rider, even though I don't read a ton of Ghost Rider, I actually have bought the first volume of the Danny Ketch series because I've always been intrigued to read it. I never got to it, but now that they're actually making a movie, MCU movie about it, it's definitely going to be on my list to get done in the near future. Blackheart would be an awesome choice as well. Blackheart's an amazing character. I did read kind of like the historical encyclopedia of Ghost Rider years ago, so I do know quite a bit about the character, at least up to a certain point. I think it'd be a really cool choice if this is the very first movie they do after Secret Wars, because it would just be such a neat little pivot for them to go down. I'm excited. They got a good actor. They have a great director. I think this movie has the makings of being a real success. I do think people will show up for it. let's see how I feel as they see some trailers and as the movie gets closer. But as of now, super optimistic. How do you feel about it? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know about them, guys. And other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.